سر کوی بلند فریاد کردم علی شیر خدا.
Even in our ahadith, you have this concept. As soon as you make mistake, don't get like too much busy about it. Don't think about it too much. Change your focus. Yes, that was another hadith from Imam Hadi alayhi salam. He says when you're upset with a failure, over a failure, let's say you wanted to achieve a goal, you failed, or you made a huge mistake. Who doesn't, right? Made a huge mistake. Imam Hadi says it's beautiful. He says instead of focusing too much over the failure, turn it around by making a strong decision to fix it. Now, what does this mean? It means be careful of what story you're telling yourself at the moment of failure. Are you telling yourself that now in this story I'm the failure, I lost, that's it, this is the end? Imam Hadi says, no, this is not the end of your story. Don't focus on the failure. Focus on the heroic part of it. I'm the one who's going to make an amazing decision to fix this failure. In other words, don't think the story is over. You still have time. Make a decision. Right? So you see that even in our ahadith, you have this concept. As soon as you make mistake, don't get like too much busy about it. Don't think about it too much. Change your focus. Yes, that was a failure, fair enough. But now, start a new story. The story of, I'm going to fix this. Now, I will give you another example as well to make this clear, because I think this needs examples so that it becomes practical in our life. And this is something I've seen in the life of many of my friends, right? They get married, they have to go find their own house, and you know, people are in different financial situation, right? So I've seen so many of my friends who, for example, are not in a position, their parents are not in a position to support them. They have to rent a small house. Sometimes they have to like go further from London, they have to go to another city, very small houses. And now, some of them look at their other friends who same age, they've already bought a house, detached, semi-detached, lovely house, and they look down on their own life. Like, oh, I couldn't do that, you know? What is the story for this couple now? The story of, oh, we're losers, they're better than us, you know, our life is not fun. How can we change this story? We're not going to change their house or anything. How can we change their story so they live better, right? Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can tell them, who said this is a bad story? You're independent now. You're practicing standing on your own feet. You and your wife right now have come together as a team to start a new life. This house, as small as it is, it's the effort of your own hands. This is exciting. Work as a team, and also rule number 1 of storytelling. Never think this chapter you are in right now is the last chapter. No, this is just one part of the book. Don't think it's always going to be like this, right? You're going to work hard together and get all the things you want. This is just the beginning. But then, because you started from the bottom, when you get to the place you like, you're going to be so proud of yourself. It's going to be a heroic story that you can tell your grandchildren. How amazing is that journey now? So we're not losers. We're in an adventure. One of the greatest advice I heard, which is so good, especially for younger people, like even teenagers, is that always know the stage you are in right now is not the end of your life. It's not always going to remain this way, right? I talk to a lot of teenagers, and if, for example, they're not going through easy days in school, they don't have friends, for example, which is a common thing that happens. They think that's it, I'm not going to have friends for the rest of my life, right? What are they doing? They're generalizing the story of these days to their whole life, right? I'll never have friends. Or I've seen, for example, people my age who want to get married, both boys and girls. They've been looking for a few years. They have a few times been rejected. It's not working out. Like, oh, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find a partner. What's happening? Generalizing the story of now for the rest of your life. But a lot of the times we make mistakes. Things change, right? So the advice was this: imagine you're in a movie, and this is where you are right now, where you think there's something wrong with it. Imagine this is the first 15 minutes of the movie. Is it not the case that even all superhero movies, the hero initially is going through difficulties? Either a family member, like an uncle or a parent, passes away, or they're being bullied in school. That's the first 15 minutes of the movie. That's your life right now. But things change. You can turn it around, right? And this is what Imam Hadi is telling us. If you're going through a difficult time, know that there are so many other chapters of your life which are still there.
علی شیر خدا یا شاه مردا دل ناشاد ما